2026. And we will bring the program come to you this Friday morning. My name Adeyemi Jackson.
And your name Nachang Jalo. Good morning. Before we start the program this morning, I want to say sorry to the listeners and viewers on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM because we start the program a little bit late, and this happened due to some technical issues with technology. They really want to fail with this morning. However, we technical people don't fix them up, and now the program don't come to you live from a broadcasting house in New Englandville. Inside the program this morning, according to the President Julius Madabiu, the flour mill way it don't commission go help get strength to fit salon agenda and provide work for young people. And same way, so inside the program this morning, the special envoy for the West Africa Integration and Investment Summit, Dr. Kanda Yumkela, say the plan now for make about 10,000 hosts them get access to electricity and gas for cook in the country. And today inside the program Radio Democracy, we'll talk to the chairman for the Civil Society Consortium on Community Accountability and Community Service, William Saola. We will talk about why it's important for make government give the Banana Island, Kent and Harbour Port for make local company them operate them.
Well, this and other story then the inside the program, plus we go talk to somebody from the Ballanta Academy of New happen today, May 1. Members say you they listen to we on the internet on www.getthedemocracy and AfriCell. They support Get the Democracy for bringing the Good Morning Salone program come to you. You they listen to from across the country from the partner radio stations. Them Radio Shalom 89.5, now in Naduga and Falaba District, Radio Malen 88.5, Radio Wanji 101.3 na Pujon District, Radio Colente 90.0 na Kambia, Radio Moa 105.5 na Kaila, Vopad Radio na Watalone, Voice of Sando Radio 95.7 na Kono District, Voice of Karine na Kamakwe on 98.0, Voice of Masoro Pujon District, Advocacy Radio Putloko District, Radio Kat Bami on 106.7 na Tonko Limba, Arts FM on 95.9 na Moyamba District, and Tongo Radio 107.5. The program na Good Morning Salone. You can be part of the program by way you go send message to the number 077-981-981 or go now we Radio Democracy Facebook page and also YouTube page. Also you go follow the program live. Drop your question or comment on the issue that we will discuss inside the program today. The program na Good Morning Salone.
Indeed, the program na Good Morning Salone come to you from a broadcasting house in New Englandville, Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 9 o'clock in the morning on issues them way that happen across the country. At them today, na Mayday and the world, they come together as one for celebrate the hard work we staff them and people we they work in normal institutions and they do for cake development within their specific countries. Well, for 90th year, people in our house the rest within our workplace.
Well, that's the beauty of our job. In as much as today in a public holiday and the day itself now for celebrate the good work of workmen them across the world, but as journalists we get a sacred responsibility for inform and educate the people about things them where they happen. That's why we not get holiday. We always stay on duty for say we inform people about things and where they happen across the country and beyond. So you see how we jobs very much unique. Others than they now that the various houses there, they enjoy the holiday. Now work man them all, but they enjoy the holiday. But for we out there, they serve the people of Mama Salone. That's the beauty.
And Andy, one for me lecture they say it's a journalism like police and nurse. They don't go holiday.
Exactly.
Because they get service for that 24 hours.
And you know
say news very important. Now we take the rest of the day or 2 days, like then disconnect you from the outside world. You don't get your phone. You're not able to listen to radio, watch TV, and they're gonna say news important.
You will
just
become
like
worried.
You will become worried.
Honestly
speaking, you will become worried and boring. And that's not going to interest. Fish not going to say water important. Part of them pull out of the water.
Well, we want for use this day, the International Labor Day. We're not today. We want for use this opportunity for on behalf of management and staff for which all workmen them na salon and beyond. Happy International Day, and we pray that this day we go continue for celebrating in peace and continue for serve and perform with duty for ensure say we push the country go before in terms of development and also more achievements.
The program na Good Morning Salone, they come to you from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Away from that one, and now we go studio one and take this break. Take this issue. Outside the Vice President Dr. Mohamed Julia Jallo don't say government ready for who could partner them for transition the labor sector for meet the current digital space as well for promote decent work in the country. Dr. Mohamed Julla Jallo talk this will be the keynote address inside the two-day National Labour Congress with the Ministry of Employment, Labour and Social Security together with the Salone Labour Congress and Employers Federation all for talk about the team them with the Hamburg the country labour sector. For more on this we join Adeyemi Jackson.
Challenges and opportunities of decent work in Sierra Leone. Now the theme for this year National Labour Conference with the Ministry of Employment, Labour and Social Security together with their partner all for talk about them whether they about the labour sector and serve our government for work for developing them for meet the current global digital space. This two-day conference brings together government officials, the private sector, Employers Federation, Salone Labour Congress, International Labour Organization, but talk about how they go work as one for bring solution to the challenges them here. The National Labour Conference come after where the country they prepare for celebrate the International Workers' Day when on May 1 this year. Where it talk, the chairman for the Salone Employers Federation, Kobe Walker, talk more about the importance of this conference and serve the International Labour Day, where they remind government of its responsibility for CC, then provide decent work for people.
As part of the national activities marking May Day 2026, this conference also carries deeper symbolic significance because May Day reminds us of the dignity of labor, the value of solidarity, and our collective responsibility to create fairer and better opportunities for working people. In this regard, this gathering must help strengthen collaboration among government, workers, and employers while advancing inclusive labor policy, promoting women's economic empowerment, and expanding decent employment opportunities in the digital era.
The Salone Labour Congress na the body where they talk about the welfare of workmen them na the country. We make the Secretary General Max Conte talk about the concern where Salone Labour Congress gets, but the minimum wage and serve how some agency then they treat their workmen them.
It's just the benchmark. But here in Sierra Leone, all the agency 800 on our subject, regardless the year we don't have, we elect the whole 10 years, then they pay the workman the 800. Everybody with a bet from until this. I know they do not begin pay the 1,200. We go the all man at 1,200. So please, I want let the Ministry of Labour take note, and we will make we position very clear about the agencies, the way they abuse in the labour market, how they give government bad name. Because at the end of it, the government they get the bad name. Because right now we got one agency, they don't sack on the man them because secure service. The whole secure service don't cut off. As he cut off by sack on the man them, they may take the end of service them. More than 100 nationwide. They're all the same thing when they stop the country. So we therefore look at Ministry of Labour.
The Salone Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture now the umbrella body for business them where they operate in the country. We make the representative talk about the challenge them where people they face but do their business.
Many businesses, particularly small and medium enterprises, are still struggling with unreliable electricity and highly priced renewable energy solutions. High internet costs coupled with unstable connectivity, limited digital infrastructure, and shortages of digitally skilled workers. At the same time, many workers fear exclusion, displacement, or exploitation in a rapidly changing work environment. Informal work remains high, and many young people continue to face difficulties transitioning from education into meaningful employment. And this is why social dialogue is so important. Government, employers, workers, training institutions, and development partners must work together to ensure that digital transformation leads not only to economic growth, but also to decent work, fairness, inclusion, and dignity.
Where it talk, the country representative for the International Labour Organization for Salone, Nigeria, Ghana, and Liberia, Vanessa Fala-Mayor say both government and partner them need for sit down and address the concern them within the about the labour sector.
Indeed, the world is changing, and digitization is one of the aspects that is changing the world of work. It's changing the way we do work. It's changing the way we interact in the workplace. And therefore, it's very important that we deliberate on what this means for Sierra Leone and what kind of interventions and support we require to drive our economies forward. So indeed, the theme, challenges and opportunities of decent work in the digital era, is very timely.
Inside Yeanor Vice President Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo talk about the challenge where people in the informal sector don't face.
A large proportion of our workforce, particularly youth and women, remains trapped in the informal economy where jobs often lack security, fair wages, social protection, and safe working conditions. Digital infrastructure gap persists. High cost of connectivity, unreliable electricity, and limited broadband coverage, especially in rural areas, continue to widen the digital divide. Many of our young people possess energy and talent, but lack the market-relevant digital skills needed to compete in the modern economy. Skills mismatch, underemployment, and the risk of job displacement due to automation further complicate our labor landscape. Women entrepreneurs and workers encounter additional barriers, including unequal access to finance, technology, and training. The informal economy representatives who form the backbone of our economic activity risk being left further behind if digital tools and platforms do not reach them or protect their rights.
The Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo, also talked about government commitment for transform the country workforce to meet the current global digital space.
The government of His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio remains firmly committed to a just transition to the digital era, one that places decent work at its center. This means strengthening social dialogue among government, employers and workers, updating labor policies and regulations to cover platform work and gig economy arrangement, ensuring operational safety and health in digital context, and more importantly, prioritizing women's economic empowerment so that no one is left behind. We must also focus on formalizing the informal economy through supportive measures, not punitive ones, that provide access to digital tools, training, and social protection flow. The job fair exhibition at this conference is a practical demonstration of our collective will to connect people to opportunities.
The Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo, and for Asha partner them at this conference say government's ready for implement the recommendation them where they go pull inside the National Labour Conference as well for promote decent work na the country. With support from Alfred Jana for the Society for Radio Democracy, Adeyemi Jackson the reports. The program now Good Morning Salone and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As we mentioned earlier, inside the program we get for talk to with different studio guests and already inside the studio we don't join we now David Stanley-Coker, we now the accountants now Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts. As a day for talk about the work of the Academy in promoting music and performing arts and serve the International Evening Music we then go get today as way for showcase the culture and tradition of foreigners them way they in the country. Good evening and welcome to the program Good Morning Salone.
Yes, good morning, good evening, and
Good morning.
Good morning. Because
the resting period.
Good morning.
Yes. I want to tell good morning and congratulations for the good work on they do.
Thank you so much.
And so we wonderful listeners, them within the host now, they relax. Why is not there behind the studio and the past news? I want to tell them a big thank you. Show how important our work be. And we also, as members of Ballanta staff, we day out today because we want to transfer that kind of joy to the people in Sierra Leone, to music. And we get the International Music Evening today.
Mr. David, we can't talk more about the Ballanta, the work of the Academy, as well as the International Evening Music we on the gets today. Continue for day with we in the program Good Morning Salone. They continue inside the program where they look at another issue. Inside the first time president for the Salone Football Association, Aisha Juansi, say the Uncommon Enemy book where he writes about football governance in Salone as it go help bring positive change at the game. He talk this inside one engagement where he all with journalists and for talk about the book where he don't write about football, the Uncommon Enemy. We reporter Sonia Bell gets more and go now reports.
Football na one sport where they bring family and people then come together for get good time. This na one way also don't make name na Salone during the 90s and early 2000. But for long term now, this particular sport don't they face challenge them like good governance and infrastructure. We make as the first and first woman president for Salone Football Association, Aisha Johansson, been decide for write book wey go help for address some parent challenge here and bring positive change to football and salon. Now for sake of this make, the first president for SLFA, Aisha Johansson, hold one press briefing with some journalists them for talk about this book where he call The Uncommon Enemy.
For everybody that I would meet and talk to, or anybody that had read something or the other about me, and I'm not just talking about Sierra Leone, I'm talking particularly out of Sierra Leone, they would say, you have a fascinating story. We'd like to hear more about your story. And so for me, I think before 2021, when I stepped down, I thought that it would be good one day to, in my own words, tell my side of the story. Don't forget that for all of you who are following sports or the media in general, my story and my side of the story was never told. And I guess it was because it was deliberately suppressed. So even if I did want to tell my story, it would have been futile.
The voice wey just listen to na been Aisha Johansson, the first woman president for the Salon Football Association. Be they explain why he writes the book wey he call The Uncommon Enemy. Aisha Johansson continue for talk about wetin this book dey about and how it go help impact change from football and salon.
I think the book for young women who dream to be in places and in spaces otherwise reserved for men will inspire you to know that those days are gone, and you can achieve. You've got to be strong, and you have to believe that you don't go in as a victim. I think the book also teaches the importance of good governance and integrity, not just for football, good governance full stop in a nation. This thing about loyalty and trust is a big thing. I think my experience about that and how it affected me, and I think a lot of people will be able to see that also themselves in that. People will read that and they will see that the problems that we have in society.
Aisha Johansson and for call on salon people then for make sure say them buy and read this book after where it go don launch June 5 this year na United Kingdom, learn and practice the lesson them where it gets for help push developments in the country. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Sonia Bell, the report.
The program na Good Morning Salone, and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As today we mentioned one headline story, then we go talk to somebody from the Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts. We go can talk about the International Evening Music Week, then go get today na the Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts. And once more, we want for welcome David Stanley-Coker, accountant at Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts. Once more, good morning.
Thank you very much, and good morning now.
The Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts are one of the most important cultural and music education institutions at Salone. Then we set up the academy inside 1995 in Freetown as the first dedicated music school at Salone. And one of the group then of music educators that will be led the establishment of this academy at the late Logi Ebenezerite and Dr. Kitty Fadluddin, and they be named the academy after Nicholas George Julius Ballanta, where he be a music scholar and also do research and promote African music tradition. Well, how we don't tell like for the academy to from 1995 to date in terms of for teach people about music and also performing arts, and also what they don't do for promote the Sierra Leonean culture in music and performing arts, and also the International Evening Music where they get David Stanley-Coker, accountant, Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts. Once more, good morning.
Yes, thank you very much.
From that brief background there, we give about the Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts. Take listeners through how the journey of Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts done like since 1995 to date.
Yes, me na I go see me include actually dry it's la Ballanta. But I actually for resonate with the reality and the change where Ballanta don't go through in the past 30 years. Ballanta don't be a systematic trainer, an institution where all man from any walks of life can come. It no matter what you they do, it no matter whose stage you day, you can come and can learn at least one instrument. And we get part-time and full-time classes. We're open to every walks of life, of all ages. You can imagine, say, even from 3 years upwards, we can able to take young kids through music. And we also learn, say, the music also they help with secular life for even develop better. And music that also help we for solve a lot of trauma around we and keep young people them busy. This is not the work of Ballanta. We get courses in all sorts of music, where they do dance, where they do theater, where they do also film production, where they offer certificates, and we get expanding courses to diploma program, where they teach instruments, vocal training, music theory, tradition, and even modern dance, like salsa, and even tango, where I think say, but people don't know how to do. And also, we can get one-to-one tuition, and we get students them where, if you get any kind of disability, physically, or mentally, or even emotionally, we get special class where we can take them, picking them, they, or them people that they through. So this now, small of the thing that we Ballanta they do. And we also do outdoor performance. We get a top-notch live band, what we call the Groovy Colors Band. And this band make up of the lecturers them of the academy. You can imagine the lecturers the way they teach music come together and form a band. What an amazing performance. So we band day where they go for all occasions. One occasion when I'm married or solemn occasion, we get all sorts of music we will play.
Okay.
For small money no more.
Okay.
Because as I say, we're not like a charity organization, the first of the kind. We're not there for make profits. We're there for help people them, bring development through music and change people their life through music. So for small money, we get this reband. And one of the greatest development where Ballanta don't do most recently, like a cultural preservation drive.
Go, continue.
Like a cultural preservation drive. We get a partner, Playing for Change Foundation and the World Monument Fund, where we they repurpose Old Fube College within a client town. And that very soon, we'll get a free music program and a recording studio for the Easterners and all around the country. That's very amazing.
What are the current enrollment for this particular academy?
Well, the current enrollment, if you want Kande, I will advise you make you can at 27 Liverpool Street. We open from around 9:30. Say even 10.
When I get plenty students them as of now, we really passionate about music and they go try for certain group for expand their knowledge on music.
Well, plenty a relative term. Because after one it's on plenty, a plural now. But we get students. Because music not in the way, we miss some at start. At this be a woman where you begin rap 1, 2, or where you read about big names. You say, hey, I want to do music. But Ballanta, they do a formal training. Yeah. And we don't get big names then at this country where they do very well.
Because people, you go see, like what you say, somebody will just feel like, say, get talent in music, he start for do music, without even going to music school, but he blow.
Yes.
Yeah, so why the need for make somebody, even though you realize he get talent and he do good music, if you go back in the academy, why the need?
Very nice question. Exactly like that Ballanta they do. once you get the instinct and the passion, you think say you able to rap. Ballanta they encourage you for coming, and then you do live frontry, then we train you formally. Because one of the things is you go get the passion, you go feel that the right thing they do, but you know they do one correctly. When I make Ballanta day. So if you get the passion, you know, you want for do vocal, you think say you can sing, come na Ballanta. We will train you. We get very guys that will do very well. Young guys that we don't pass through Ballanta, where they name they all over. I don't want to call my name right now because I don't take them permission. It's you know.
Okay. For music na passion, somebody get for develop the passion and willingness for learn music. Now we go back into the type of music them way on they teach or learn people in a Ballanta.
Okay. When they do contemporary music, when they do traditional music. Well, let me talk about the contemporary music. You know, like when you go on the formal, like church service, you listen, you go see say the church them now, they praise and worship. You know, you're not going to hear what the person they sing. Now the instruments, you go they loud. You know, all we hearing a noise. No, Ballanta they able for make the praise and worship when they do. You know, they do a correct one. So then contemporary music, even a church music for play organ or for sing like a chorister, or even for conduct a choir, Ballanta will teach you how for do one. Then we do also traditional music like we gumbe, we bubu dance, you know. We find out say those music they now we try to incorporate them into when we get like this kind of outdoor programs. But we're not can do well. In the days of, you know, great man, they like late calendar, late Dr. Law, you know, you read them kind beats, you read them kind music. Now, everything will be automatic. We go for one keyboard, we collect beats, put the beats together, and make some noise. Say, hey, this guy don't trend. Then after a while, you find out the music, then they will not be here again safe. I can call some music that way, make name. It's then December, you know, in the 80s, in the 90s, 2000, where they now, we're not really safe. Then they play again. And not so like when you use bad word, the music suite, or where the music like just shake away, they say correct. Yanda correct music. No. Ballanta get all this technique. We get all this strategy for harmonize and make music lively, because music is life.
Okay, you mentioned says there are times some music that don't fade out. Again, you don't mention the different type of music them way on they do on the academy. Let me look at which one more people can show interest for learn.
Yes, I don't see say we all want rap. The Afrobeat and also rap. You know, when you tell somebody you say I get album for release, come at studio, you go find out say they get much of repetitive words of the same thing. They want to make all the rhyme. You know, like rats, cats, those kind of things. Say when you begin get the end pause of rhyme, you don't get music. But as I say, Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts, now a gift to this nation for make young people then can get a formal training so that the music when they release could last long.
Continue for the Utunari program in David Coker and in a representative from the academy when a Ballanta Music and Performing Arts. Then the program to talk about a particular evening show or music show evening when they get today na they get this now in our office, right?
Family Kingdom.
Okay, now Family Kingdom. Today then go get some say then they invite different people and for go participate in this particular evening show. We take a commercial break, and when we come back we will continue with you in the program.
Kano Immigration and Visa Services is your best service provider to travel to Canada on study, work or pleasure. We can facilitate your visa process, work permits, express entry program, family sponsorship, Canadian school admissions, Canadian citizenship, self-employed persons program, and many more. Come to us at 28 Walpole Street, Siaka Stephen Street, Freetown, or reach us via email at info@canoimmigration.com or via 075-143-299. For more information, go to www.canoimmigration.com. We are at your service.
The Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources and the National Minerals Agency, NMA, proudly announced the second edition of the Sierra Leone Mining Week, which will be celebrated with events set to take place this year at the Freetown International Conference Center from 19th to 23rd May. This year's theme is Our Mineral Resources, Responsible Mining, Value Multiplication, and Shared Prosperity. One of the features of this year's celebration is the 11th African Diamond Producers Association ADPA's ordinary meeting of the Council of Ministers, consisting 19 countries, where Sierra Leone's Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources will serve as host and chairman. Other events for this important mining week include panel discussions of professionals from several sectors to discuss various mining issues. What's more, there will be an exhibition of Sierra Leone's precious minerals like diamond, gold, bauxite, rutile, and many more that you may want to see at closer proximity. That is why the Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources and the National Minerals Agency jointly invite you to come witness and share your experiences in the mining sector. You'll have an opportunity to meet, talk, and even ask questions and get answers from mining professionals. With all that set for the Mining Week running from 19th to 23rd May at the Freetown International Conference Center, it's now on you to make it your duty for an opportunity to get your highly desired information about mining in its entirety. Registration to attend is free. For further information, please visit www.events.nma.gov.sl or make a quick trip to the Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources or the National Minerals Agency at New England, Freetown. See you at the Freetown International Conference Center on any day or all the days of the second edition of the Sierra Leone Mining Week from 19th to 23rd May 2026. It's time to talk about the golden glow of gold and other natural national minerals.
Not to know they pressure me. Not to know they pressure me.
Hey, hey, hey! They don't do them all, they don't do them. Then talk them, then do them. How them talk about them bang, now so then they. Or 50 or your T1.
Well, Skololo, who that they don't do them again?
Now PC Foreign Exchange Bureau, the number one foreign exchange bureau in the country, they give all the customers them 1% cashback for every transaction where they make through Western Union, MoneyGram, or RIA.
Na indon so?
Not so indon so, nice K. PC Foreign Exchange Bureau, don't 1% the game. This to them to fufu or konkoroma 1% semu, where before Jacko Kotiai, it don't ferembe. This 1%, it can for cantina get. So you will get Famul, Paddy, or business partner where they send for you money through Western Union, MoneyGram, or RIA. Run go now any PC and Son shop where they all about the country. For you where they free tongue, PC and Son shop they now 16 Godrich Road Lumley, 59 Wellington Street, 31 Guard Street, 19 Frobe Road, 10 and 53 Saniabacha Street, 32A Wilkinson Road, 9 Kuto Road, and 24 City Road Port C. For Waterloo Famulem, within a 9A Liverpool Street, Waterloo. For Famulem where they upline, within a 76 Sky Corridor Road Corner, within a 5 Palmer Street Kabbalah, 54 Dambala Road Bo, within a number 4 Denby Street Kenema, 39 Robane Road Makeni, 137 Airport Ferry Road Lunge, Lagos Compound Kailaun, and 35 IDA Road, Gambia. Tell your neighbor say, PC Foreign Exchange Bureau, the 1% the game.
The program we listen to now, Good Morning Salone, come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We bring this program country today morning. My name is Yeanor Esther Kabia.
And Adeyemi Jackson.
Inside the program, we continue to look at more other issues. We take one power line material. Musa, the special envoy for the West Africa Integration and Investment Summit, Dr. Kande Yumkela, say, and the plan now for make about 10,000 hosts them get access to electricity and gas for cook in the country. A talk this inside one interview with Radio Democracy. We talk about the expert group meeting and ministerial conference for the West Africa Integration and Investment Summit 2026. We will happen November this year. It talk more to Master Soare inside this interview.
His Excellency the President, as the chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State, don't inform in colleague then last year, say he, under in leadership, they can host an investment summit for the whole of ECOWAS. So in preparation of that summit, the way Inge for take place in November na Salone. The meeting what they get now for look some of the technical documents then way we've been done prepare over the last 3 months, we go inform that summit. And President don't and colleagues don't identify 4 pillars what we for cover. We for look at energy trade. Because number 2, na strategic minerals, agribusiness and agriculture supply chains. Then the obvious one, na feed Salone, na big thing na ya. Then number 4, na digital transformation.
Thank you, they also we don't talk about how this meeting will address the challenge them with the area they also don't face.
So this conference, they say, what you for do for law even produce more. And when we share resources, sometimes we all go become self-sufficient. So all the topic here will put all relevant to it. They no say they get the mineral, but they don't know how much mineral. Why? Now forget an exploratory fund. Where African countries then say, go take that money, you determine how much you get before you begin negotiate. So one of the things that with this summit they can work on, and with the expert and they try for design, now this exploratory fund. So we country then go able go take that money, let's check how much mineral really day before I negotiate with somebody. Rice in agriculture are the same thing. Minister of Agriculture don't pick up the rice offensive. We all in West Africa, they import rice. We minister, they lead in colleague ministers for putting a package together. The digital transformation minister Halima said they try for do the same on digital. Minister Grant, they try for lead the conversation within colleagues when that they don't do the past 2 days on the energy side. If you get for generate more, for able sell more. We get for discuss harmonization of pricing.
All right, so what that's then come this meeting?
Well, we get, as I say, we've been dealing with over 100 experts, but we select like about 40 to 50. Some others then they like organizations and send their own representative them. UNIDO, for example, send I think 9-10 people. Other organizations then have sent large numbers. We want to thank the African Development Bank. We want to thank UNIDO. We want to thank a number of organizations. UNDP then have sent people them. So a number of international experts themselves can on their own for can be part of this and say, because wait a minute, this is something big happening. So the president in Vision 9 don't come together. So institutions and they rally around we now for help we prepare the summit which will take place in 6 months in November by God in grace. So president now will present some of them in bits, then will adopt the Freetown Declaration, where president now will send to all in colleagues them, where now a special envoy are therefore they go to the countries and now for continue the conversation with private sector and public sector institutions and also development partners over the next 6 months.
All right, so what's some of the things that we want to talk about inside this conference?
So the other thing I want to add, on the 28th, we also do with the First Ladies of Africa, the clean cooking. This is another issue where President don't say for add to the summit. Waiting though, who they talk about access to energy, not to electricity no more. We get for address this issue of clean cooking. Yeah, where they kill millions of people around the world. Around the world, okay, let's take Africa. Over 900 million of we not get access to clean cooking. What we call clean cooking? Gas. When mama and sister then they use charcoal and firewood, where they make them sick. Yeah, some woman and they unbog them where then they go born. But you know they know because it don't be over time. Some boku woman and they where they get cancer and pneumonia, then picking them because we mama they cook picking them around that. That's a major issue who want tell First Lady thank you. And President did with video all of that afternoon till 2 o'clock for push this agenda. So this is another one. Oh, they care how we go make energy, gas, and then the cheap for woman there for able to cook. So then they will launch already in a part of the summit. Also, we launch on the 28th. NP and AfriGas, then they can join with now 10,000 households. Every household now statistics say about 6 people. So just look 10,000 times 6. Almost then they can try for get access. And that program they go one tell ECOWAS thank you. Now that one, the First Lady and the President and the other First Ladies then launch on the 28th for kick-off this summit. That will also be a major discussion. And then kind of see how they talk, not to the conversation. Now how the technology go reach the people there for low finance. So I take that as an example, but 10,000 not do. We need many more. For let that happen, you need private sector.
The 2 days meeting done. What's some of the things that we come out inside this meeting?
Well, the mining fund, therefore B1, then they would hope say it would be designed by us and the African Development Bank, led by our Minister of Mines of Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea, and others for putting that one day together. Would they expect now Minister of Agriculture, they lead the other ministers together with Gates Foundation, Rockefeller Foundation, and others for shape now this what we call the rice offensive. Minister Halima, they work with UNDP and this company where they work with, we have sent for organize this summit. Would they look within them compact, then they now which project they would can promote heavily. All the ministers, about 6, 7 ministers, Minister of Finance, Minister of Development, they all come, almost 6, 7 Sierra Leonean ministers. We can guide with conversations. And me and then they go now this afternoon for who present some of the results to His Excellency the President. They're all in at the steering committee of the summit we'll get for do November. Yeah, we'll get for make a distinction. President gets another summit where they do July. We only use that infrastructure we don't get for now do this investment summit in November in Sierra Leone, by God in grace.
So waiting next after this meeting?
A lot of work. Now the work begin, then document, then they now for finalize them. Then we send them, go to ECOWAS Secretariat, send them to the member states. Conversations continue, some of the project ideas for begin formulate them now properly and begin talk to investors and financing institutions. A lot of hard work over the next 6 months.
The special envoy for the West Africa Integration and Investment Summit, Dr. Kande Mkelade, ended an interview to your reporter Mastan Suareusa and say they plan now for make what 10,000 hosts them get access to electricity and gas for cook na the country. It talk inside that interview with the Democracy Mastan Suareu will be talk about the expert group meeting and ministerial conference for the West Africa Integration and Investment Summit 2026 will go happen November this year. We'll come back now with studio. Also, we don't be joined by the president for the Salon Reporters Union, Madam Yeanor Kabia, and the president for the Salon Reporters Union. During the program today, talk about a hike way the Salon Reporters Union they organized with entitled Press Freedom is Peace. Let's work for it. Hiking this 1 year. So I can explain much more now, but make I take it back. The Salon Reporters Union now a body with them formed inside 2004 with the mandate for seek the welfare of reporters, them when journalists them across the country. From that time to now, how will it look like we join the president? Welcome to the program, Madam President.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Madam President, we want to go straight to the question, how it all look like for the Salon Reporters Union under your administration?
So I just want first for tell thank you to all my colleague reporters them for the support so they don't give this union for more take up office inside July. Now second year this week they so as we new executive will be in take up office. So we just want to tell we colleague them thank you because so far so good don't come. The kind of support they don't they give we the kind some man who don't come we the kind thing that they receive say from we colleague reporter them we know say we don't try. So man they tell you say preso na they tell on take up office na they tell we still say SLR you don't get life and all and then they we appreciate that day. So you know easy as a president but with the cope and until we sign up for. So I be take up office, we get some things that we been promised with colleague reporters them, talk about the manifesto, we promise say we go get a brand new constitution, we say we go get a database for reporters them, and as Sidoya proudly say, SLI we don't get a brand new constitution with a boast of over 800 membership across the country. Any district you go, any hard to reach area them, SLI remember did it and we don't get the support. So far so good until then they don't get them and we almost done for set up with office. The other big team back where we don't go. First one for thank you first to Labour Congress because we become we meet because we are union and we the part of Labour Congress. We meet SLR we get plenty couple for pay, but they don't waive all that for we and anytime by we don't today the 1st of May by the ending of this month we they don't get that with bagging certificate. That they help we now for advocates for we. Me supposed to be an reporter. I they work na 98.1 for advocates for we all on the condition of service, how they pay we, how they treat we now different workplace then.
That one is very important. You talk about important strides the one I don't make for CC never for push the union will go before you make mention of a constitution I don't get now and a database I don't get for reporters. I mean say 2 year in office. But that one day yes important, but when you talk about journalists, you talk about reporter, the first way they come in mind now the welfare of journalists. I want for work around this for CC. Reporters able to get better condition of service.
Jalo, you self na reporter, me na reporter, DMU they self na reporter. We all know say we condition of service not good, and then not the pay we better now we different media institutions. Yes, and I talk now in a truth media, and I proudly they see doya back na 98.1 side work and tell and say we the reporters them and talk say we the reporters the condition of service not good. So in all this, we everybody get role for play. We the reporter then get role for play. The media owner then get role for play. And self the one that we get them place where we the journalists they will all get role for play. So this how they do one. We get to get this bagging certificate because yesterday I have share with a stage with somebody from the Labour Congress. They tell me say one union go there. The problem right now that they do for pay them people and they say they because so they don't go now they say no get bagging certificates. We go make them able for advocates for them people them. So we get a bagging certificate. There is our manifesto to been talking that immediately we get the bagging certificate. We force. The first thing they do, we engage with self as reporter, they let we talk. Because Jala, they tell you, reporter, they tell you, say, me, I want to work on a 98.1. I like them not pay me. I say, they say, no get money. Me, once I volunteer, and I give me ID card, I know what they get. So we get for us, we talk to self as family, look, pull our mindsets day. After we don't talk now, they will cut to the media owner them. Because they tell you, most of the media owner them are journalists them. So you see the facts, you know, easy. When they go first, we tell them, say, not to say for B. We all on the work. Jalo plenty. At the police they are back and talk and say 80% of journalists they report in the country. Media hosts they pay for the nurses. And we all don't see. We get some very, very senior colleague them. We don't see them. Some more they access them, hey, this you don't say now this media, this profession for over 20 years. What's that person to achieve? So what is person go proud of?
So, Madam President, just yesterday we began the president of SLAJ, Alhaji Manika Kamara, and also the national coordinator for Media Reform Coordinating Group, Dr. Francis Soa. And one of the things that we then pinpoint at now the condition of journalists, there, stroke reporters, then we then define as one of the fundamental reasons we can make reporters are not completely independent in terms of doing their work. You describe the issue of advocating for the welfare as a one-way challenging and a Stone Age issue. Now, as president and executive, how you intend to navigate the space between the media owners then for make them see reason for say they're able for look at the welfares of reporters the way they work at the different media houses.
Engagement. So like I say, we don't get the bagging certificate, we go engage them the media owner them. After we don't engage them the media owner, they will give explain to them, tell them the labor law they very clear. Somebody not for volunteer for 3 months, you able gear and waiting for gear. If you don't need that person in service, allow her let go. But if you need in service, go through the right process and get them. And at the end of the day, that bagging certificate they give you power. If you don't try online thing and they after that you get to go to NASIT and work. But they tell you we go to NASIT they tell you say they get plenty media host them. We not they pay NASIT for the reporters them. From there, we'll go to Ministry of Labor. After we don't guidance, then after that engagement, where engagements fail, we know say we get plenty of we colleague them reporters. They win a lawyer. They now some they practice. So in terms of get people that they represent win a court, we know so we get plenty, but they will not get for hesitate for go. Once we know say na the right thing, and we do them, and one back the reporter then cooperate with we because I hear me you two go there we able for talk. Hey, Jalo, na this and they pay me, and na this and they pay me. But we can pay me for the appropriate. So you go tell someone say, hey, la go ask Ballanta to say, hey, do you preso not talk me na under they give me na make ID card a abopa.
Exactly, because now the point and myself one for driver. You make mention say most of the media institution owners them na journalists them, and the reporters themselves na journalists them, and owners self na the executive na journalists them. Considering the fact say this relationship between all and three sets of people are so how na go on for like really take the relationship out and work professionally when you need a guys even gonna court and seek justice for the reporters then?
So we now self come first. Law left first. Now we dey sit down as journalists and also be explain say they pay people this person salary they can this institution no don't pay. Almost another report must say attend. Almost by we dey na yabako they no dey pay better. Almost by we colleague they run a different media institution where they pay them through Orange money, through Afri money. Now we self for take we self serious. We begin take we self serious they see and we know they relent. Once we get the evidence, we get everything. We know the different law, the different doors they knock. From there now we know what to go do.
Okay. You mentioned earlier of setting up a database where you executive don't set up. As we speak, what do the database say in terms of reporters across the country?
Database now the number of reporters they will get.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get over 800 membership registered people as SLR. But one thing where they know the other team will get for start now specialized training because we get reporters they only report any kind way. Now make this database not inform we now like we get now database Yeanor Jalo na a parliamentary reporter one specialized that yanda then get other side. So we go know how we able for do one because some man they say then journalists they not sabi journal but they tell you journalists we know most of we. You get plenty journalists and lawyers them. You get plenty reporters they pass. They get double masters. You get reporters they go do them PhD. So some man can just feel say no more. Hey, this star reporter I not sabi just come on college no more. No, gone are those days. Right now we get the qualifications. So they make because getting this qualification condition of service in key. So they make all kind of law situations.
Quick one before we come to the other studio guests. This we get reporters them where na permanent staff then at them different media houses them, and you also get freelance, you get volunteers. Then this database it capture them all.
Yes, we get them. Because what they tell you say the database say you explain you say they work. You say me na 98 points. As what freelance or volunteer or permanent staff and also then they all we get. So then category of reporters then we get for take them and engage them and tell them the need why they self for take themselves serious. If we self take we self serious as reporter they all they go to the media host them. Even though now very senior colleague them on our boss them, we'll go don't talk to them down. Then make back go series and say, okay, if I no want ADME na 98, me ADME not on freelance or ADME not on volunteer, let ADME just go and if I want time, let pay ADME fine, pay and write so ADME go able for stay. Now that they always say journalists they take brown envelope. The condition of service in poor.
Okay, continue for the way to in the program. When we come back to you, we can look now. We can look into the hiking where one of the organized will happen tomorrow, May 2nd. We come over to the other studio guest. We're not David Stanley-Coker, accountant at Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts. Take me through the International Evening Music where one of the guests today.
Okay, thank you very much, Adeyemi. Today is a big day. And today, tonight, this evening, we did a Family Kingdom Resort. The International Music Evening, now a term where the world they meet. The world they meet because inside Freetown here, all the international people they will deal with we. They can walk, they come with their family, the embassies, the diplomatic corps, then join with Ballanta. Where they speak one voice through music. So we go there family kingdom and a family kingdom resorts tonight, where we serve with a showcase with culture. We go showcase the salon culture through music, through gumbe, through Milo jazz, and then we get different people from different countries we go perform. We get the Indian community, we get the Confucius Institute, that are the Chinese people then, we get the European Union for Netherlands, we get the schools, the Choichram International School, the British High International School, the Limadi School, they all go showcase today. So you don't need for travel around the world for no people and culture. It's happened here, at Freetown. So I invite we all. I mean, it's a coincidence with the holiday today. So after all the rest done, just take a stroll down Family Kingdom. It will be very organized. Ballanta timing very, very good. We'll say 7:30 sharp, we don't begin. And we program, they're not can be too long. A very, snappy and very entertaining. And also, we realize, say, good music always go with some good food. And Ballanta generously go give small yam. Why would they enjoy good music?
Okay. In name na David Coker and the accountant at Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts. In the program they talk about the evening music show we then get today. But with the only day we can't talk about the prize. Another thing them so far we will make us eligible for participate in this program. We'll take another headline material. The President Julius Madabio said the new flour mill where it on commission go up get strength to the feed salon agenda and provide work for young people. Them President Bill talk this way go commission salon new flour mill na Client Town. Sonia Bell be the part of this and puts this report together.
The stakeholder engagement
inside 1968, Seaboard Corporation, when one American company been build one flour mill na Salone. Outside this flour mill, be they serve as one key investment na West Africa region. But during the war, these investments be collapsed and lead to limited wheat flour production. As plenty time, flour begin shorting na the country in markets, and also price of this produce become be unstable. But with the aim for support government in feed salon agenda, make one Salomon and in team been decide for establish the flour mill. We go meet the demand of people na the country and serve international. Now for sake of this make, President Julius Madabio don commission the new Salone Flour Mill Limited. The chairman for Salone Flour Mill Limited, Alhaji Amadou Jules Saw, starts for explain more.
No, we don't pull with our always flour songs. Nowadays they want to make a malo. What do we know? The consumer, what are the public? What do they don't want to cry? So because of that, today we don't let that believe in because that. We say no more flour sorting. Now the blessing of the president and the government.
The Minister of Employment, Labour and Social Security, Mohamed Raman Soare, been gets this for saying.
I don't care before. What I see so now, this 9, then they call transformation. It's a big transformation. Yeah? So I want to congratulate you on this. I don't begin very well. The first time we the other factory been in there. I don't be very happy with the health and safety situation. And I think now the one not say close to the president's heart. Everybody when they left in home in the morning, the one can walk and return for joining. I mean, that means 0 workplace accidents. I don't assume I don't start well. I see everybody clad in PPEs and all of that. As a ministry, we stand ready, willing, and able for support for the children challenges. Because I know say, when I don't get wahala small with the IFC funding, if we don't get commitment to health and safety. So when I don't tick that box today, with the one for support throughout every inch of that way for make sure for do that.
The Minister of Trade and Industry, Alpha Ibrahim Sisse, they make this call.
We as the government, not to for talk no more. We got to create the environment for the business and thrive. The leader said is a span money for campus money now. Not to small tino at the city touch corner, the number of that we can get. Not to small tino, number putting government the sacrifice. Boku, the tax exemptions they working in, if you see that you calculate not to small money, but what you the benefit from that, now we don't see so. The jobs always they create.
Where they commission this new flour mill, the President Julius Madabio first talk about the impact where this flour mill go make na Salone.
Flour milling is a strategic industry. It lies at the heart of food availability, price stability, and value chain development. Every enhancement in production efficiency here translates into more reliable supply for households, bakeries, institutions, and small businesses across this country. By expanding operations, It strengthens our national capacity to meet domestic demand, reduce vulnerability to external supply shocks, and improve the consistency and quality of essential food products. As a government, this aligns perfectly with our national objective of building resilient supply systems and promoting local value addition. The new facility represents skills transfer and employment opportunities for our young people.
President Bio continue for talk about the support where in government will continue for give to the Salone Flour Mill Limited.
So we don't support the flour mill through allocation of additional government land on lease to support the expansion. We will provide a 5-year tax exemption for the expanded facility, reducing operational costs and therefore enhancing competitiveness. We will do more to make sure this stands.
President Julius Maada Bio and for assure Salone people them say in government will continue for work Tranga one for push sustainable food system and other developments in the country. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Sonia Bell, the report.
Bloomberg digital banking don't come for we.
I said so. You look stressed so.
Na bank they won't go so.
Me sister, go digital.
Digital?
Yes, with Bloomberg Digital Banking. Just tap, click, swipe and send money, receive money, check your balance, pay your bills and get quick loans before Jacko Kotiai.
But Abula fly.
Well, bring your phone.
Not so easy and quick.
Yes, with Bloomberg Digital, you can bank with freedom anytime na the world. Your money is safe and secure. Also, you can do business and transfer money instantly by your currency across Africa. Quick one with Colats.
Wow! As from today, call me Aisatu Bloomberg Digital.
Aha! Aisatu Bloomberg Digital.
Yes, na me name. I dey go tell all me party them for join Bloomberg Digital Banking.
Bingo! Waiting you dey wait for. Go ahead and download our digital banking app from Google Play Store and Apple Store or visit any of our branches for further details. For no more, you can visit our website, bloombankafrica.com.
No left piano, cause Bloomberg Digital they make you bank
with Colats. Bloomberg Africa. Let's make it happen.
Education is a must, brother.
Aisatu, Adi, I can't catch me.
You said I can't catch me now. Look at the Biona. Can't catch me now.
Mommy, you know they tire for see them picking them here, they play all time. Like they don't get nothing for do.
Mama, yeah, how for do?
My young boy picking self be they play all time. But now, it look better small.
So what do you do when it change?
And make it begin use learning passport for study.
What's not this learning passport?
Well, learning passport now one app where the Ministry of Basic Education with support from UNICEF don't come with, and it gets past question and answer where they make them easy for we picking them for study and pass exams.
Well, this na big opportunity for we picking them. Me self go try get this learning passport app so that me Bobo go get all the past exam questions and answer the way in need.
Go to Google Play Store now and download the MBSSE Learning Passport for free.
Mama, Papa, let we help we picking them forget the learning passport app. By this, we go help for prepare them well for the exams.
This message comes from the Ministry of Basic Education with support from UNICEF. Education.
Cecil, do you know any sharp usa I go able get quality laptop or desktop computer for buy? When I go give me wahala like the last one?
Aisha, you see this Dell computer na me hand? It don't pass 8 years from where I begin user. It no one day give me problem. Na Palestino International in shop, na 5 and 6 Gloucester Street, na they a buyer. Not to copyright Palestino they sell, na original. You see this me plasma TV, this Samsung home theater, me standing fan and mobile phone. Every day when you see them, it's like a new one. They don't pass 8 years na me hand. Palestino don't open Palestino International Computer Shop na 3 Bojon Street Bow. Also you they get all kind computer for buy. For more, just call 076 56 5432 077 80 5898. Palestino International in Computer Shop, all team Dede for you.
The program na Good Morning Salone, they come to you from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We come over to David Stanley-Coker, accountant, Ballanta Academy of Music. You don't explain about the International Evening Music when they get today. The venue. People they pay for watch this event when they get this evening.
Yes, Adeyemi, a small couple no more. We get patron. We na the VIP music lovers. We just the ask bidding just 500 leos. Then we get adults. We call them donation tickets. So we get the adults, they go pay just 300 leons. Then the picking them under 12 years go pay 150 leons. Then one for also tell with numerous sponsors them thank you, because now two they make we price very low so. Like the Choichram supermarket, like the Country Lodge, Bekatili, Access Bank, CMB, that's the Commerce and Mortgage Bank, the RCB, the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, the Crown, the Eco Bank, the Family Kingdom itself, Pekin Business, and also 98.1. So special thanks to the chairman, Julius Spencer, and also I want to say kudos to the entire 98.1 we make them possible for make we hear this out.
Okay, so if somebody want tickets now, who's I go get the ticket now?
Well,
Gates Day or when I get venue, then who's I go buy the
well,
ticket?
Well, all thing now they are Gates Day, okay. And as a Komaya, Subri, they are go day. Because you know, I mean, the accountants, I mean, all the money back.
The money back there.
The money back there, exactly. So the co-presenter, they ask the money back there.
I don't be a kind of but with God, all things are possible. I'm faith.
Okay, continue for the routine of the program. You name that David Stanley-Coker, accountant at Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Arts. We come to the president for the Sierra Leone Reporters Union. Honor, they get this hiking event tomorrow. Take me through the hiking event.
And then I'm talking about the hiking. You say they get the president, just they laugh. You don't prepare a crepe for tomorrow for the hiking. So the hiking, this is not the second time we do this hiking. On all safe and my colleague reporter then safe no. The last one we do an a mambo. We like for go to reporter then aside there. We don't know one day go, but come not go there yet. Then side then. So these people say okay, let's still stick na the peninsula. Let we go to now my 13. And they use the Guma Dam. So this hiking, like I say, not any ordinary hiking, because the Sunday na World Press Freedom Day. We not gonna say everything bad about media and the country. We tell Papa God thank you. Not everything bad. We tell God thank you because of the thing. But press freedom online don't they be challenging for we the reporters them. So say press freedom is peace. Let's work for it. Join with a mambo. And my 13, more go work for press freedom. So this hiking, we work for the people that we make this hiking special, because we get forget different people them. We get forget a whole team from the US Embassy and one of the biggest sponsor them. We sponsor this particular hiking here. Then we get forget people that we get for go make a statement. We get forget the Minister of Information, get for go the SIBA, we get forget the press secretary, we get forget with very senior colleague them now the media, we get for go not to any kind of hiking this.
Indeed, and not to any kind of hiking. Jallo, coincidentally today na World Labor Day, and also this very day back, I get a coincide with another special event where family out there will come very soon, and Sunday. World Press Freedom Day. But again, Madam President, we don't see organizations do hiking. For this one, you're talking of reporters and journalists them, where most times they are the newsroom or they out there gather news and all that in them. How important this hiking be for journalists and reporters across the country?
This hiking important because we go rest and stress free. At the end, it's in a World Labor Day, we all for don't sit down, don't one can don't produce when I represent. Usman and they and Mary, everybody there right now. Now so other colleague them back. Now the different
Right,
media
of course.
hosts there. Yes, then they pass trouble. So we say okay, this one grand day. Lord forget about the mic. Lord put the mic behind. Lord take the pen, put on a corner. Take the recorder, put on a corner. Lord go relax and get there for we save. Lord brainstorm, talk on issues them. We save journalists. We get the other side of we all. People and okay meets. We know I can
People can say journalists are people that we not social.
Women can this hiking because now free hiking, you can hiking and see. You get forget cipher competition. Make our journalists they rap. We don't say now we they win 98.1.
I just for both rest of OTC where you say journalists and get the other side, the social side
Yes.
of them. I remember the hiking and Mambo. I see doctor they bury.
Yes. Well, if you see doctors who are they dance more for Fana, Ahmed Said Nazgala Manika with president. Can't see it tomorrow. Okay. Let's see the other side of journalists. You
but
go wonder.
I can also open to other people.
He open to other people because Bokuman go dey Jalo in voice, but you know sabi Jalo ade me you know you know sabi me just go. You go, we don't want nothing, knock out nothing because now free food, free drink, everything now free. Just where you white polo, where it was long meet now mile 13, go Madam Junction, the worker go up the dam. The time na 9 o'clock.
For me it's not the Guma Junction.
Yes, the hike go now.
We don't go studio too quick at them. We will come and know you want to.
Yeah, we go people family out there who can know it's not this special event we not today. We go to studio 2 for this break.
Ooh, yeah. Very, very many happy reasons.
Indeed, anytime family out there, you get this music they play for no say somebody in the house they celebrate and birthday today. And like I say earlier, today na World Labor Day, and tomorrow they get with hiking, and Sunday na World Press Freedom Day. But for today na a special day for we. Okay, I describe the day as indeed a national holiday for we
an
reporters.
Extraordinary day.
Yeah, for we reporters them across the country because no less a person but we own president of the Sierra Reporters Union, Yeanor Esther Kabia, they celebrate in birthday today. Jalo.
Well, I see the president intimidates me.
However, when president is celebrating, but they get for very be careful.
Very be careful. However, we want to take this.
Madam President, please, you are guest today, and you get for maintain. I know say today you are guest, and so, allow we follow we do we program.
However, we want for use this special moment for celebrate Madam Esther Yeanor Kabia. That Esther name not use them frequently. I don't know what's happening. Plenty people don't know that Esther name for. However, I name Madam Esther Yeanor Kabia, the president for the Sierra Reporters Union, and a very senior colleague in Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Now a producer to this wonderful Good Morning Salone program, and a very hardworking somebody. Like I always say, you know, Kaya early 6, you know, they come out so 10 o'clock on it. A very hardworking somebody. You know, they play important role for CC. The station they up and running almost each and every day. You don't they report, you don't they produce. One for say plenty thank you for your contribution at this station.
Apart from official duty, you know, Kabia and also somebody who very social and a mixer. All around exactly, and is so much linked with so many people. Talking of the office of the president, the office of the chief minister, Sierra Leone labor ports. Port Authority, talking of any get on a NASIT.
So we want to use this moment for calling the people as a co-presenter just to announce the State House, the Chief Minister's office, and NASIT and Port Authority.
Lots of other.
Who's that again? Several places.
And a good friend.
The Minister of Communication, our worship Yvonne
Mayor, office of the mayor. And
so the celebration they start in our office. We take and take Madam by tomorrow. Once again, congratulate you on this new age. Almost here now.
For labor to talk age more woman, me go tell me age. But wait I know, I big personal tonight.
We're not going to talk anything now, the president.
Yeah, this is the president, please. Usman they say, Usman they produce right now, they say more talk. Please, when I respect the office of the president.
On behalf of staff and management of Radio Democracy, we want for wish Yeanor Esther Kabia, we are a senior staff now Radio Democracy and also president for the Sierra Leone Reporters Union, a happy birthday and pray that you will continue for celebrate more birthday to come. The program Good Morning Salone, they continue inside the program where they go for walkabouts.
Another morning again, at a Friday, Oya. I want for wish all the workman them. Labor Day, you know, say we all. We don't dey suffer for put food na the table. We hope say this year Labor Day, government go put things in place for make sure say workman them get wetin dem suppose forget. Yesterday evening me sweet me mind. I relax, I just see a letter from State OC, then don't appoint A, B, and C, and also WXYZ for left the area. We are can watch now the list. I see new director for sports. I see so many man that don't pull out Uncle Safiko. Uncle Safiko, I just think it's too early for be president. You do all about say you want be president. Now you make God say, and you want be president. Now where you get position, go the left the area first. If not lie, ask uncle, that my way in charge of drug law enforcement. Ask him. I see. Some feds then they you know for feds. I think I told you they behind them that woman, that ministry. So they you don't get your own mind. I say some people then they just get blessing. I say Uncle Safiko, we hope say you go take out. Now so you work today. Now so you say you go put artificial. I don't know if na stuff or fault. Me no understand. All the time the way you go put and na go in area there. Inside when a fatty area. Now he make you for don't keep and dark. You know for don't come out say you want be president. I say anyway, the new director, I wish you well. We hope say the sonko within that place there. Then go tap am. Ati na show me you man back. Ati bo me yon Peter ambassador himself don't left the area. After we don't come up and back ayaka. Ati go yourself bonoto so. That boy did in that place there no gladi. They make him shop well. Yourself come back. You don't pull another area there. But go yourself not to trouble. I know say right now. Me man in Bele go the well. Uncle ambassador. If himself they no go get speed. I say welcome back oh city baby. You know say I don't talk no more but you I know ever tap you. Parascal businessman. I say Tifo and the member of parliament. Who's a member of parliament say, he go boku Tifo, then send blues mine. And I say, okay, well this na karate government now we don't get. They say Tifo get talk them. We gonna in community, they make them beat in people them. So instead, and is always see, Tifo, he go bokula, he gear up a court. I say, okay, we want you inside this bouting go start my me question what they ask. Why if then thing then they apple you not go call the person you question or you ask pass to Ghana social media. This social media member of parliament themselves, una say una don't pass mako, una need for the settle una matter. Ati they say PPSL party, the relation officer still in a civil society, get civil society group the way they go na the party office and ministry department and agency them. Then they give money say they go talk and not they do them, then eat them. Uncle Mambu, we don't get you complain that say na so you dey do. You dey go take money, na ministry, department and agency them. Say you dey go talk, then you get you civil society wey una come, una shame am. I say, boy, you sef, if you want dey pan politics, dey. If you want dey pan SEO, dey. How you go dey play double role? After the listening going speech, where you go make na that place outside they make flour. Outside God say, the butter don't dey left the bread. I say God, but not to you me promise you that bread and butter they not to you mean. The bread and butter now salon people them for survive and they not get stressed na their life. But you just hear around no more, you dig with them. I don't know kind talk. Now me I can say, I say this biente. Go yourself. It don't get Juma pattern no. It give it back to back. It don't the bang up. But anyway, na so last days day. Last days not sorry. But anyway, we pray say as them the good thing go change. Me na the honorable Piki Wakabot.
From Wakabot, we come to the studio guest and I come over to David Stanley-Coker, accountant, Ballanta Academy of Music. Again, as we round up the program, remind listeners again for the venue of this event and the time and also the amount of money we for pay for enter.
Thank you very much, Adi. So I want to still call on everyone that today the program, International Music Evening, will take place at Family Kingdom Resort. And the time is 7:30 sharp this evening. And the donation tickets patron na 500 leons, adults na 300, and Pekin under 12 years na 150. And we will give small yam, we will shake your foot. It's not just another evening of music, but the moment where we celebrate culture, unity, and diversity.
Quick one, is this not a competition like program or not just for get a kind of a
No, it's not a competition, it's a showcase of culture. As I say, the world meeting at one place today. Okay. People from all walks of life, different nations of the world, we can walk in a salon with their family. They go assemble today in a family kingdom resort for showcase and speak one language. Okay. So Chinese man, Indian man, they all get their own tradition and then culture and then language, but today they talk one language through music.
Of course, you get the democracy for the part of the event.
But they will continue this evening. So I look
all on free from Ballanta.
Oh yes. It was with small money no more.
Plenty thank you, David Stanley-Coker, accountant, Ballanta Academy of Music and Performing Art for we take it time for be part of the program. We come over to the president for the Salon Reporters Union, Yeanor Esther Kabia. The icon at tomorrow. Waiting at the world of what we go left with reporters, them, journalists, them, as well as stakeholders, them, for be part of this hiking.
So when I come, I just last talk to my colleague, then I knock out my can, I knock out, say I want to begin right, so forget about all things. Let we all just go and relax and not stress-free hiking. But when we go there, now be very mindful of it. We forget to guard them because say this na the dam, na the main dam, Guma Dam, and we get security measures, everything they in place. We get forget to guard them. We get for take we rights round, tell we who say ourselves for waka, but now just go no more and make we safe. Know how we can put we safe together. Yourself or not to journalists, we invite you now for come, can hike with we. Everything are free. Food, drink, everything, any way you want there na free. Just wear you crepe, white polo, and come. You're a reporter, we all get to SLR, polo them, wear them, and go hike.
Quick one, Madam President. For somebody who perhaps not going to know outside the Guma Dam day, say Guma get plenty dam. For the main dam where they talk of, outside somebody came for locate the dam.
So now mile 13, plenty people can ask if they ask in a region, not to regions. If they go to mile 13 junction, now the Guma junction, and they so the signboard they now they go right up. Where you go right up, they meet the first gates and they gather. From there now we start the hiking. Okay,
plenty thank you to you, Madam President, for joining the program this morning. Well, now this program go for today. Plenty thank you to the production team. Yeanor Kabia, we na guest today. Self na a producer to this program. Self Usman Kamara, same so for produce the program. Make Kamara Bango, make family for watch we live now with YouTube and Facebook page and DJ in Payamba. give you technical support. And so to meet again, we present this program. Can't today. My name is Nachengno Jalo.
And Adeyemi Jackson is a goodbye.